So the next bit of analysis comes on stern pair of the 8. Now, from this shot here, two pretty good positions. Bodies are over, compressing, pretty much at the same point in the recovery. But what is actually surprising is that you're that together at this point. So if we just run things on, what you'll notice is, through the end of the drive, things come unraveled. Now, if we start with something we can notice from Lucy, something that Helen is very good at is putting the blade in as far forward as it can get. And we know she's really sharp in. So blade gets to there and enters the water. You can't see because Lottie's in the way, but enters the water there. And that's pretty much as far as she can reach. If we take Lucy's blade, that's as far forward as it's getting. Right, okay, undo. That's as far forward as it's getting. But the point at which it enters the water is actually here. And the point at which it's gripping the water is probably actually about here. So we've got this lag before actually moving the boat, propelling the boat forwards. Whereas because Helen's able to put the blade in right about here, there's a longer period of time where she can be in the water. Now if we compare the two drives, at this point we should just be using the legs. Legs only at the front end. But from this position here, the back angle has, by the time we're gripping, changed to there. And very quickly, Lucy, with you, you're in a leant back position with the legs still driving. So we can clear that stuff out of the way. But we shouldn't have a bend here whilst the body's there. It should be like this. Body's over whilst you got this bend in the knees here. And what happens towards the end of the drive is your legs are finished. Helen does a good job of accelerating her body to try and catch it up. But we get to a point here where your hands are moving forwards, Helen's are moving into the body. So Helen hasn't finished a stroke yet because she sequenced it better through here. So when you're done, she still has to swing the body and bring the arms through. So as I say, your arms are going away quicker, Helen's aren't away yet. And by the time Helen's hands want to come forward, you're already arms out straight. So Helen's having to do quite a lot of rush, well, quite a lot of overlap at the back end in order to get to this point, which again, you guys are pretty close together, which is good. So what we need is more sequencing from you through the drive, Lucy. Placing the blade in here as well rather than there, because that's quite a lot of water that's lost. I love the effort you put on the blade. This was a huge puddle. But there are some things we can do to get more out of what you're already giving. There's overcompression from both of you. No, shin's gone well past vertical in both cases. So really we need to be catching there. Yeah, it can be slightly beyond vertical, but we don't want to be getting all the way out to here. It means we've got quite a long time. So if we take, in fact, this is the point when we should be at the catch. Oh, I said you can be slightly past vertical, so let's give you a new timer. So there, and if we take Lucy and Helen, you enter about 0.36 later. Same with Lucy in this case, but the grip isn't for another half a second. So these are things we can work on tomorrow. So mostly drive sequencing. You need to hold the body forward for longer. And if you two can sync up a lot better, it's going to set much better rhythm for the whole crew.